My name is Paul Hernaez. I was born in France, but lived half of my life in the US, in Florida. I discovered Portugal through a friend of mine from Canada who wanted to move here, and he recommended me to come to Portugal. He said it was such a great country, very peaceful and everything. So my girlfriend and I decided to move here. I think it was January 2018. We came 2 months before in November for 2 weeks to see if we liked it and everything. I was always, because I lived in Florida, I wanted to move back to Europe and live in a place where the weather was nice. So Portugal made a lot of sense because, let's be honest, besides a couple months, it's really nice. It's really nice all year long. I really like Lisbon. It's a good city for a lot of things. It's a good city for young and older people. It's and Portugal in general, actually. I would say Portugal in general has a lot to offer, and the south and the north is really different. So, yeah, of course, I think. Sorry, you asked me if it was a good city to live, right? And why I like it.
Yeah.
I like Lisbon for the food. I like Lisbon for the wine. I like Lisbon for the beach. I like Lisbon for the golf courses. I like Lisbon for. I've met a lot of nice people.
What's your
everywhere, actually. There's a lot of really nice golf courses. Very famous architect designed some nice golf courses all over Portugal. Very famous US architect, so phenomenal golf courses.
I've understood that Portugal is very famous for the golf. I didn't know.
Yeah, because
I understood it recently.
The weather is perfect. It's sunny and it rains. You know, very similar to Florida in that regard. So.
What about the beach? What is your favorite beach?
Caparica. Yeah. Well, actually, Alentejo. Underneath, you know, like the whole coast of Alentejo is beautiful.
Yeah.
What happened is, my friend was telling me about the NHR, and because I'm French, you know, in France it doesn't make so much sense when it comes to taxes, I guess. So I decided to invest in Portugal and get the NHR, Non-Habitual residence, which has a lot of tax benefits. So, which is why I moved. Part of why I moved here as well.
Have you invested in other areas of the country other than Lisbon, or only Lisbon?
Just Lisbon for now, because I was going with the security, and I knew Lisbon was a capital city, beautiful, lots of tourists, and all the tourists likes it. So I was thinking Lisbon made the most sense.
But you're thinking about other areas, or just
in the future, you know, because I work with David and he knows, you know, the good places. I could see like going somewhere else as well, like the Azores, for instance. Yes, of course, I've recommended it to a lot of my friends, actually. Some of them will buy, actually. So I recommend it to a lot of people.
investing and doing
Investing, living here, doing business here. Yeah, of course. I met David through a friend of mine who introduced me to David. And then of course David, you know, with his personality and everything, it's like very easy to like him and very easy to trust him. So, and also he really knows what he's doing. So I really like had a lot of trust for David. And he was basically, as a real estate agent, he's basically the only person I trust. Of course. Well, one of those things actually which David does, and I always remember he told me this, before he goes into a new market, he really gets to know the market for a lot of months, for many months, you know. He'll drive at 5 a.m. in the morning, try to look, you know, like at a lot of different things. And so when you talk to David, you can tell he really knows what he's doing. Actually, I think the main difference is this. You know how a lot of people, if you go and want to buy something for a real estate agency, the guy is like would be like a salesman, but if you told him would you do it, maybe he wouldn't do it, you know, but he's still selling you. With David, you always get the sense that what he pitches you, he would do it himself. And that, that gives a lot of confidence actually. You build trust actually. Anything I need from David, he's always helping, he's always making sure I'm happy, From like a business perspective and a friend perspective, so it's like, and actually my friend that invested with David as well, same thing, he'll tell you the best things about David. Same for Gary, but I'm dealing with David and stuff like that, but it would be the exact same with Gary. I see the company as like, if you think of it this way, it feels like a family business with the vibe and everything, but it's just like a very fast growing business that's like, that you can trust, that you can rely on, yeah, of course it is very important, especially like most of investors are abroad. They have no clue what's going on here, so they need someone to rely on. They need someone to rely on and to have trust in someone that can really help them. And that's what After Sales has been doing. I mean, to be honest, you guys are great. I don't know what to say, like 3 words, 3 good words, I could think of so many more than 3 words, On a 1 to 10, you guys are like a 30. It's true. It's really true. Sorry, investing in Portugal, set up a meeting with David. Set up a meeting with David, move here for a few months before you decide. Yeah, the best is like talk to David or Gary and move here before making any investment, I guess.